Don't watch that. Watch this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is TeleBingo and your host, Simon Barnett.
Hello there. How's it going? Thank you very much. A very good evening to you. Welcome to TeleBingo. What a week it's been. What about those winds? Weren't they incredible? You saw the planes going into Wellington Airport. Unbelievable. I tell you what's even more a miracle than 130 km/h winds is Winston Peters' hair moved. I tell you what, they reckon it moved, and that is a miracle. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Thanks for that laugh, Glenn. I really appreciate that. And here is Ingrid Mole. Ingrid.
I'll get there in the end.
Look, this is a bit sad. This is sad. You fell over, didn't you?
I did. I had a bit of a tumble, a bit of a trip.
And you've sort of sprained your foot.
Yes, I have. But it's getting better.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. So Ingrid's going to...
I feel concerned though, Simon. It's, yeah, appreciate it.
I was very genuine.
I just got to show you this. My little boy turned 2 on Saturday.
Oh, isn't he gorgeous?
I know. Too? The years just... I know. So I love you, darling.
Oh, thank you. What about the wee boy?
As if I'd say that to you, Simon.
And Julian had a lovely party too?
He did. He had a wee party at Lollipops in Lower Hutt. So we had little friends over and had a good time.
Wee children's parties are so cute, aren't they?
Oh, I know.
Because we digress, but my wee daughter, Samantha,
yes.
she had her 3rd party. And we did the treasure hunt and the, what do you call the pass the parcel, and another little game where you go fishing with the little fishes, you know, when you fish them out with a magnet.
Oh, yes, yes. You had to tell your little stories as well, didn't you?
Oh, sorry,
you couldn't leave it up to me.
Sorry. Have a good show.
Thanks a lot,
and
Simon.
Please pass on our best to Julian.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Ingrid.
See you soon.
All right. She's going to take till the 3rd part of the show to get over to the podium, you realise. Dean Soul is our first contestant up. Hi, Dean.
G'day, Simon.
How's things?
Good, thanks.
Good. Dean's the champion, of course. You have $2,250 already, and tonight you risk the outdoor furniture, and you want cash. That's what we talked about last week, because you're getting married in January.
Yes.
Yes. And what is your fiance's name?
Liz.
Liz. Lovely. And you've been engaged for long?
About a year.
Lovely. Well, this is going to be a superb wedding, Dean. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Hope it goes well. Next up is Charles Lum. Hi, Charles.
Simon.
How's things?
Good, good.
You're a bit of a part-time actor, Charles.
Yes.
What are some of the roles you've done?
Oh, we're just playing Swiss Family Robinson at the moment.
Nice. And what sort of, you want to do some more acting, so what sort of roles are you looking at?
Oh, a middle-aged Chinese bloke.
Why do you want to play a middle-aged Chinese bloke, Charles?
Well, no Richard Gere, am I?
Yeah. You, in your own way, Charles, I think you're better than Richard Gere.
Thank you.
No problem, no problem. I'll see you and Cindy Crawford later, Charles. All the best, mate. And next up is Michael Desmond.
Hi, Simon. Hi.
Your ambition is to grow the best runner beans in Lower Hutt.
It's amazing what you write down sometimes.
I know, I was going to say, mate, you lead a pretty darned exciting life, Michael.
Definitely,
You really do. Tell, what's so interesting about the runner beans?
Oh, well, I've had a go at putting some tomatoes in, the wind got them, the runner beans, at least they hang on the fence, don't they?
Yeah, I tell you what, those runner beans, they're pretty hard to catch, mate. Start off on a good note. Have a good show, Michael.
Okay, mate.
All the best. There's
Cheers.
our 3 very nice contestants, and one of them could take away these prizes.
You'll take a trip to the heart of Australia and take Australia to your heart with the Northern Territories Tourist Commission. And a radical new move in motoring. It's the Daihatsu Move, a multi-purpose vehicle like never before, with versatility like never before and space to spare. It moves people, it moves cargo, it moves everybody, all at the flip of a seat. And you can even sleep in it. Flexibility plus safety plus comfort too. Make the move. Affordable quality from Daihatsu New Zealand.
Very nice car too. So Ingrid, you and your crook foot, tell us about 4 corners.
Thanks, Simon. Well, this is the first game tonight. All you have to do is mark off those 4 corners on your ticket. And tonight's free square is the top right. There it is. We call the numbers. When one of yours comes up, mark it off. The numbers between 1 and 15 you'll find in the B column. Between 16 and 30, look under the I. 31 to 45 under the N. 46 to 60 under G. And 61 to 75 right down the end in the O column. We draw just the 27 numbers in 4 corners. So when you hear the sound, that's the end of the game. We know then and there what the 4 corners prize is. And right now, the total prize pool for draw number 18 stands at $414,143. So tickets and result sheets ready for the first number. Simon.
Good stuff. All right. And here we go then, of course, we give you all $125 in a free square to begin with. The rest we work for. For every correct answer, $25 and a corner square. If you're incorrect, we take off $25. The first of you to get 4 corners, 100. Second to get 4 corners, 50. Third gets a wee bonus of $25. 27 numbers must be drawn, so we're into it. Only one of the Great Lakes is totally inside the United States. Which one?
072.
Dean.
Michigan.
Correct. Following on from last week, where has the Stone of Scone been?
I-29.
Dean?
Scotland.
It's been moved back to Scotland. What instrument has made Julian Bream famous?
I-25.
Michael?
Violin.
The guitar. I'm
guitar.
sorry, Michael, we have to take off 25. The Russian space probe that crashed into the Pacific should have headed to which?
G51.
Charles?
Mars.
To Mars, where it would have met up with my brother. What is the name of the trophy our cricketers didn't win in Sharjah?
064.
Dean?
The President's Cup.
No, the Champions Trophy. Just missed it. Bit of bad luck. Which is further north, Buenos Aires or Auckland?
N44.
Dean?
Buenos Aires.
Yes. And it was a bonus of $50, and you got 4 corners as well. So a good question. Who wrote the book The Private Life of Plants?
062.
Dean?
David Attenborough.
Yes. What long-running children's radio show has just been axed?
N43.
Dean?
Ears.
Yes, correct. A pregnancy occurring outside the womb is called...
N35.
Charles?
Apoptic.
Can I say that again, please, Charles?
Apoptic.
No, I'm sorry, ectopic. I'm sorry, we were very close, Charles. Who coaches the Eisenhower Golf Cup team?
B1.
Michael.
Meltung.
Correct. In computer jargon, what does WWW stand for?
G56.
Dean?
World Wide Web.
World Wide Web is correct. Which All Black was sent home from the 1972 Welsh tour?
I-19.
Charles.
Sorry. Miss.
Oh, you know this one too, Charles. It was Keith Murdoch. Lost his way home. What's the title of the New Zealand political potboiler novel published last month?
N42.
Dean?
The Spin.
The Spin by Anonymous. Who flew a Percival Gull from London?
N40.
Dean?
Jean Batten.
Jean Batten from London to Auckland in October 1936. How many Mad Max movies were there?
I-16.
Dean?
3.
3 is right with Mel Gibson. What was Thomas Hardy's last novel?
G47.
Dean?
Tess of the D'Urbervilles.
No, it was Jude the Obscure. What is the legendary home of the Greek gods?
G59.
Dean?
Mount Olympus.
Mount Olympus. Mount Nikon, of course, is the home of the Japanese gods. Who did Pope John Paul II succeed?
I-22.
Dean again.
Pope John Paul I.
That's right. Rossini wrote an opera about what sort of businessman?
G49.
Dean?
A barber.
A barber from Seville, and it was a bonus too of $100 for the champ. $625. Charlotte Yates, Robin Nathan, and Jackie Clark.
I-18.
Dean?
Singing group. Cats. When the Cat's Been Spayed.
Oh, he sneaked in too when the cat's been spayed. Well done. Which former Test cricketer played for Poverty Bay East Coast in the Tower interview?
O63.
Dean?
Lance Cairns.
Lance Cairns. To avoid offending non-Christians, what has the English city of Northampton?
O68.
Dean?
Christmas trees.
Just decided to rename horticultural festive elements. It was Christmas trees.
And
You can-
Simon, that's a 22nd number. At the moment, we don't have any Four Corners winners. And remember, 5 numbers still to go.
Okay. What star sign comes between Aries and Gemini?
B6.
Dean?
Taurus.
Yes, correct. What New Zealand poem starts, when Tom and Elizabeth took the farm, the bracken made their bed?
I-26.
Michael,
The Magpie.
he's got it! Good on you, Michael, and it was a bonus too of $100. Good man. What ship went down off Whangarei in June 1940?
G48.
Dean?
The Niagara.
The Niagara with 8 tons of gold aboard. Where do Manx people originate?
B5.
Dean?
The Isle of Man.
That's right. Which American singer won an Oscar for not singing in the movie From Here to Eternity?
G50.
Dean?
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra. You are going so well, Dean, as we finish up Four
Isn't he?
Corners.
And exactly, we end up with 3,550 Four Corners winners who receive a very healthy $76 each. And here are the numbers we drew for Four Corners. So,
That's a good Four Corners win, isn't it?
very good, yeah. Very nice.
Charles, $100 at this stage. Michael, $250. Leading the way is our champion from last week, Dean, going very handsomely, 800 slides. And we're back in a couple of moments with Cross. We hope you'll join us right after this break. Grab a cup of tea, soon enough. Yes, we're back, and Ingrid hobbled all the way
I
from there to
did.
here.
It took me a while, but I made it.
You're a
I made
machine.
it. I've got to tell you, we had 3,550 Four Corners winners who each received $76. Well done to you all. Now it's cross, and the plan here is to form a cross pattern, corner to corner, just like that. And we draw just 7 more numbers for you to do it in. I've got to tell you, Si, I went up to the Martinborough Wine and Food Festival on Sunday.
Okay.
Had a mighty good time.
I heard this.
Yes, and I met some lovely, lovely people. I can't remember all their names, but a big hello to you.
Why can't you remember their names?
Well, I'm not telling you, Simon. I sampled a few of their delights.
I believe you did.
Yes.
And what were the wines like? No, just tricking. I shouldn't
you're
have said
dirty.
that. No, I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry.
Well, I'll hobble along now. Goodness.
I didn't mean to say that. I'm very sorry. I feel embarrassed now. I'm blushing. Right, now, of course, in this round, we're going to move 2 of your squares into the centre of your board there, 2 that you earned from game number 1. We can't move them at this stage, Michael and Charles. We can move yours, Dean. And we're going to be playing for some categories and topics, so let's have a look at those right now. Here they are. Box office is all about the movies. Invoice has questions on music. There's nature, geography, and ours on sports. Each category has 3 topics with a question behind it. Each topic, as you know, comes with a different dollar value. And we're going to start with you, please, Dean. A category and topic. Thanks, mate. And we're underway.
Invoice titles, please.
Invoice titles. What was the Beatles' first hit single?
B4.
Dean?
Love Me Do.
Love Me Do for 50.
Invoice singers, please.
Invoice singers. On at the moment at Downstage, the play Masterclass is all about whom?
071.
Charles?
Maria Callas.
You are correct, Charles, for 75. Good going. A category and topic, thank you. Just a category.
sorry.
That's all right, no problem.
Geography, New Zealand.
Geography, New Zealand. The town of Foxton sits on the bank of what river?
B11.
Dean?
The Foxton River.
No, the mighty Manawatu. Dean, I'm sorry, we have to take off some dough. And Michael, please, a category and topic.
Nature mineral.
Nature mineral. What is sodium chloride, better known as?
B15.
Dean.
Salt.
Yes, that's right, for 50.
Ours at ball sports, please.
Ours at ball sports. What were early golf balls stuffed with?
N33.
Dean.
Feathers.
Feathers is right. $75 plus you get a cross on your board, so we give you a further $100, given that you were the first contestant to get there. Stay
Thank
with
you.
Dean.
Ours at sports heroes, please.
Ours at Sports Heroes. Which tennis star has recently announced her retirement?
N31.
Dean
Gabriella Sabatini.
is correct for 100. You are just 1 away, Dean, from bingoing your board.
Ours at sports history, please.
Ours at Sports History. What did 72 African nations boycott?
N37.
Dean?
The Olympic Games, 1976.
The 1976 Montreal Olympics, they boycotted them to protest at the All Black Tour of South Africa, so I'm sorry we can't give you the dough. We take off 25, and that is the end of the round 2.
End of cross, yes. We ended up with 405 winners of cross, and they each received $105. And here are the 7 numbers we drew for cross.
So, as we're checking them, we have a look in the studio. Charles with 175, Michael with 250. Dean is leading $1,125, just 1 away from bingo. When we come back, it could be you that takes away $100,000. We'll see you right back in a mo.
Fuji Image Plaza.
Nice to have you back. I hope you're settled and relaxed and calm and enjoying maybe a squiggle top and a cup of tea. And I should show you this. Don't forget, next week, if you're not playing the game with us tonight, grab a couple of these from a store, cost you $4. And, of course, that'll make you eligible to win $100,000 for next week. That can't be all bad. And while you're there, grab your TeleBingo results sheet. And I think I'm quite switched on tonight. I think you'll agree with that. And, of course, that'll make it easier to mark the numbers down as you go. On your side, you're a great bloke. Ingrid.
That was so well said.
Save me, mate. Save me.
Four Corners tonight was worth $76, and 405 people collected $105 both around. Now it's bingo, where it's the first one or ones to black out your board. So, is that right, Si?
That's right.
Yeah.
I've got a sore ankle, Ingrid, okay? That's what I'm blaming it on. Right. Contestants, there are bonus dollars back in this round, including the super bonus of $200. And Dean, my friend, you are just 1 away from bingoing your board. If you did it with the first couple of questions, that would be the best effort we've ever had on the show. So good luck with that. So to the categories, they are before they were famous, what the stars did before they were stars. Interestingly enough, strange facts, networking, what's on the telly, going back in history, and off the cuff, who said what. Correct answer, $25 into square. If you're incorrect, we take off 25. And we start with you, Dean, if you'd like to generate the board, mate, please.
066.
Off the cuff, who complained, I always wanted to be somebody, but I should have been more... Dean?
Woody Allen.
Should have been more specific. It was actually Lily Tomlin. So we take off 25 and go to Michael.
I-28.
Interestingly enough, where is the world's oldest stock exchange? Dean.
Amsterdam.
You are correct. And he has done it the best ever effort we've had on the show, Dean. Congratulations, mate. So, of course, you've won the game, and when we get a winner at home, we'll double your dollars. So it could be a very fine score. Charles, Michael still in, though. 175 and Michael, 250. And, of course, every dollar you earn from here on, you get to take away with you. So it still pays to play. And, Dean, if you'd like to generate...
Oh, 70.
Off the cuff. Who said this? If we don't succeed, we run the risk of failure. Michael?
Winston Churchill.
No, it was actually Dan Quayle. Mental giant, of course. Charles?
N41.
Networking. When does each night's One Network News play on, Dean?
Half an hour later.
On the Horizon stations. It's actually simultaneously, I'm sorry. And going to you, Michael?
I-30.
Interestingly enough, which country has the most land boundaries? Dean?
Russia.
No, it's China. I'm sorry, just as well you bingoed your board before, Dean. Charles?
G53.
Going back, which US president was also a baseball commentator? Dean?
Ronald Reagan.
Yes, it was Ronald Reagan. Staying with you.
B7.
Before they were famous, at the age of 12, Olivia Newton-John won a contest for looking just like who? Dean?
Hayley Mills.
Hayley Mills is good enough for the money.
I-24.
Interestingly enough, who built the first motorised bicycle? Dean?
Lambretta.
No, it was Gottlieb Daimler. Oh, Gottlieb himself. Michael?
N38.
Networking. Which Shortland Street character is played by John Lee? Dean?
Lionel Skeggins.
Lionel Skeggins is right.
B3.
Before they were famous, I like this one. What did model Lauren Hutton raise and sell as a child? Yes, Charles?
Chickens.
No, it was worms. Worms, she's come an awful long way, hasn't she, from selling worms? Michael, please.
074.
Off the cuff, which American president said, if I was two-faced, would I be wearing... Dean?
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln is right. Still with you.
I-23.
Interestingly enough, what is the heaviest flying bird in the world? Dean?
The Andean condor.
No, it's the great bustard. I've got that right, haven't I? I was just checking that I got that right. Charles?
B13.
Before they were famous, Steve McQueen spent time in reform school for stealing what? Michael?
Hubcaps.
Hubcaps, and you've hit the super bonus too, Michael. That's an easy $200. Good on you. Staying with you, mate, please.
I-21.
Interestingly enough, in terms of patents held, who was the world's busiest? Dean?
Thomas Edison.
The busiest inventor was Thomas Edison, correct?
Simon, I've got to tell you, we have lots of players at home getting pretty close and sharing that big $100,000 prize. So it could be any number now.
Be nice to take that away. Good luck to you if you're close to it, Dean.
N39.
Networking. In one of TV2's sitcoms, who is Ned reluctantly? Dean?
Stacey.
He's reluctantly married to Stacey. I quite love that show. Dean?
G58.
Going back, in what year was Winston Peters sacked from the National Cabinet? Dean?
1991.
Yes, is right. Still with you. Oh, yes it is. Sorry, we're just waiting for it was a bonus too, Dean. It's still with you, mate.
G57.
Going back, where was New Zealand's first state-owned hydro power station? Dean?
Mangahau.
No, it was Lake Coleridge. And we've done it now.
We have indeed. We have 3 winners tonight who each receive $33,333. So congratulations to all 3 of you.
Tremendous effort. Congratulations. Of course, there's no need to play Run for Your Money because we have a champion. It is Dean with $2,450. That's a super effort, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
Charles, $150 for your night's work. Thank you very much for coming on the show. We look forward to seeing you on the big screen.
Right.
Good luck to Charles. And Michael, $450 for you. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Simon.
Take care, mate. All the best. So we're back with Dean, the champion. He's a very, very good at this game. And we're playing Match and Win in one mo. We'll see you right after this. Welcome back. We're about to play Match and Win with Dean. He's done very well to get here, but first we'll find out the winners.
Well, we had 3,958 TeleBingo winners tonight. And now I'm going to show you where 3 bingo winners are from. So if you don't want to know, don't look. There they are.
Oh, that's a pretty good spread.
Not bad.
Okie doke. And Dean, here are the prizes, mate, that you need to have a look at.
Everything the tourist needs, a lightweight camera with a quality German-made zoom lens and LCD viewfinder. And 9x24 binoculars with roof prism for maximum clarity from Samsung. It'll be just like being there with this 25-inch Nikon stereo colour TV. Black tinted tube, picture and sound presets, on-screen display and teletext built in from Goldstar. Your kitchen goes high-tech with this, a 2-cup espresso cappuccino machine, an automatic food processor and juicer, and fast heat deep fryer from Krups and Mulunex. And if you stay for 4 weeks, Dean, you could win this. Take a trip to the heart of Australia and take Australia to your heart, flying Air New Zealand and Ansett Australia. Explore the stunningly diverse Northern Territories at your own pace in your own territory rent-a-car. Try a trek on a camel or spend a night in the Crocodile Hotel. Take in an AAT King's Tour, discovering the magic of the Red Centre. A wonderful 10-day holiday brought to you by the Northern Territories Tourist Commission.
Thanks, Scotty. That would be a nice place to honeymoon, Dean, wouldn't it? A nice place to honeymoon. All right, and of course it goes on the board after 4 weeks. If you stay for 5, then you could own this.
A radical new move in motoring. It's the Daihatsu Move, a multi-purpose vehicle like never before, with versatility like never before and space to spare. It moves people, it moves cargo, it moves everybody. All at the flip of a seat, and you can even sleep in it. Flexibility plus safety plus comfort too. Make the move. Affordable quality from Daihatsu New Zealand.
Lovely motor vehicle. Dean, you know how to play the game. 45 seconds to match as many prizes and or cash as you can. The wild card, of course, it's like the ace in the pack. That's a doozy to get. So 45 seconds to match and win, and your time starts now.
Hat and strawberry.
Hat and strawberry, the TV and the kitchen package.
Star and spoon.
Star and spoon, 1,500 and 1,000.
Lobster and clock.
The camera, binoculars and nothing.
Shamrock and fish.
Nothing and the wild.
The bowler hat and the wild card, please.
The bowl. Oh, you can't actually.
Okay, right. Kiwi and heart.
Kiwi and heart. You've picked the TV, so just pick one more.
Kiwi, please.
Kiwi, that's it. And the Kiwi's 1,000, so...
Star and kiwi.
Star and kiwi now, 1,500 and...
Spoon and kiwi.
Spoon and kiwi. Yes, we've got a match now.
Heart and dice.
Heart and dice, nothing and 500.
Horseshoe and socks.
Horseshoe and socks, the TV.
A horseshoe and bowler hat.
Horseshoe and bowler hat is the TV, yes, it's a match.
Star and rainbow, crescent moon and rainbow.
Crescent moon and rainbow. And we just missed it, we're out of time. Yes, but it's not all bad, because I'll tell you what here, Dean. Safe money, $4,700. That's what you've earned in 2 weeks. If you want to come back next week, you'll risk the outdoor furniture, the TV, and the $1,000. But bear in mind, of course, there's a lot of money in the jackpot. Already it stands at $25,750. So in 3 weeks' time, we could be getting up to $35,000, $40,000. And, of course, the car goes on the board after 5 weeks, the trip after 4 weeks. What would you like to do? Come back or maybe
I think I'll come back.
I knew you would. I knew he would.
Here I come. Well done, Dean. You're a great sport, great champion. And well done to all our winners at home. And remember, next week, again, $100,000 bingo prize pool. So you could win that. So get your tickets.
True enough. Take care, won't you? And remember, everywhere you go, there you are. We should tell you too. Don't forget, next week we're going to introduce a wee thing called Dobbers.
Oh, that's right.
Which makes it a little bit easier to
a lot of fun.
Numbers. Exactly. That's like a little wee coloured pen. Even kids can use it. A nice little your wee Julian.
Yes, he's got one.
Has he got one already?
Yes, he's got a dobber.
See you next week. Take care. Lots of love. And 8 o'clock TV1.
Good night.
Bye-bye now.
Hey, you! Don't watch that! Watch this!
It's the kind of glare few people could endure, and coming after a tragic shooting, it's even more harsh. A wife and mother of 2 lies dead, and the media has singled out which of the blue heelers pulled the trigger tomorrow night on TV1. Coming up next tonight, Casualty.